Hey, what's going on, good brothers and good sisters? Welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. That is Ken Shaving and BSing, home of your original Big Shave Best champion, as always. So we are 11 days in. It's looking pretty even. It's filling in, but I notice I have some grays. Oh yeah, Kendi, tranquilo. All right, so made a fairly decent purchase from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Phoenix Shaving. Picked up the new scuttle. Really deep, great ridges, stone scuttle. Tried it out, works really well. It's really cool. Got the new StarCraft brush. I've decided, but with these two, handle length is very important for my hand ergonomically, and these are right here. And this, it's a hybrid knot. I forget what he calls it because I'm not pulling up the info. All I know is, first of all, I love the colors because from here up, it's Cowboys. So there you go. Super soft knot. If you're thinking it's going to be like the triple knot, think again. The triple knot is supposed to resemble, I guess, more like a horsehair synthetic. This thing is probably the softest synthetic I own. $14.95. Just completely blown away by it. It's fantastic. I picked up some Atomic Pumpkin, which I'm not using today because I'm going scentless with scentless in the new CK6 formula. This will be real exciting. CK6, a lot of water, great stuff. My skin feels like it needs a little love. I had a good shave yesterday. I broke out the Symmetry Open Comb. So this is all pretty much an all Phoenix shave here, except for the water. I'm going to use the Scene Aftershave with it, so it's also fragrance free. Now it's been repackaged in a new bottle. This is an older bottle, of course. So 5 ounces, $24.95. This is in combo with Scene, or I guess he's changing it maybe to scentless, for the new graphics in the new bottle. Take a look at the website. It is in a combo. Literally, I could probably, if I wanted to stay scentless or just stick to aftershave scents, I could probably use this soap and get rid of everything else. So, just to tell you how good that soap base is. So, I'm back from the gym. I'm day off today. It's the Monday observation of Veterans Day, which was yesterday, of course, or Remembrance Day for those in Europe. So thank you to all those who have served our country in the United States, and those vets elsewhere have served theirs honorably. I also picked up the glow cube, so I have cubes to spare. So let's do a little charcoal cube on here, bamboo charcoal. Work it into the bristles here. Clean out through the growth for No Shave November. Good feedback from a few female friends. They are just friends. I sent them a pic and say, "What do you think?" They say, "Yeah, it looks good." And it looks like I'm keeping it fairly even. It's still not, I don't think it's gonna be a permanent thing for me still. I still like shaving clean, but at least I'm doing a good job trying to maintain it 11 days in. Because like I may have mentioned in a previous video, I shaved on November 1st for some stupid reason. And so from 1 to 2 and then so on, I've only just been cleaning it up and shake out the excess. We're going to load straight from the tub. And this is going to take a lot of water. So, and this brush holds a lot of water, by the way, for a synthetic. It's surprising. So what else has been going on? I haven't made some videos in a few days. I've been letting this thing grow, and I've really had, this is going to sound weird, so we're not really talking a lot shave-wise, but I really came to this epiphany. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook, you probably saw something that I said I reached a level of, I don't know. I forgot the adjective I used, but I really have hit the wall with everybody's, no matter whether I agree or not, their political posts. Of course, this was all heightened by the recent election. People still spazzing out that, you know, it didn't go a certain way, and then you've got all this stuff in Florida, but I'm not wasting my time with that. I got shit to do. I love y'all, but the champ has stuff to do and better things to talk about with friends. I see friends on both sides posting panicky or hostile or ignorant. See, almost everybody is acting out of a combination of like ignorance, fear, hostility, or I had a fourth element, maybe it's three. Kind of covers all. Basically, ignorance, fear, and hostility. I was going to say profanity, but that's like a byproduct, especially the hostility. I had one friend panic and say, "Oh, this is the worst month we've had since 2016. This is why you got to vote Democrat." And I'm like, remember when there was a late in the Obama administration when there was a serious drop in the market of certain hundreds of points, and it was supposed to be all these big movers and shakers way be above our pay grade that we're making these macro moves that we're gonna rebalance in time, and the market has went back over 2,600 or 26,000, excuse me, and I'm like, I've watched patterns like this. I've talked about it in other videos, but I have no energy to go tell that person who posted that, because first of all, they're the kind of person that talks to just wait until it's their next turn to talk and doesn't listen. You say a certain thing and they get triggered thinking you're automatically against their point of view. And then I had another, did I talk about this? I don't know. I had a guy, I put Tucker as my spirit animal, and he thought I meant Tucker Carlson. And I think I talked about this in a video. And I'm like, oh my God, Mike, no. I'm talking about Tucker, Lavernius Tucker from Red versus Blue. He apologized, but I mean, God, he went off. So I've reached I'm discussing this. I get animated when I talk, but I really have reached this point where, really hit it this time. Not talk out of my ass about it and then fall back into a pattern. I know I've failed, believe me. I'm not being hypocritical. But here's a funny thing. Back when I was living in St. Louis prior to 2014, I don't know what year it was, but it must have been 2011. My past life and I, my ex-wife, we went to see Carlos Santana. And he gets on stage, and he'd like to talk between songs. And he's going off about, you got to think about what you think about. And I'm like, this sounds like a marijuana brain-addled hippie just trying to sound whatever. It's finally hit me. I understand what he was talking about. I'm not going to waste my cycles. Either try to show people why they're wrong, or get them to change the way they express themselves. I can't do it anymore. I wish people would recognize their own behavior, but it's not going to happen. So I just don't. I've really been in this very peaceful place, and man, I know I said something about the new Slipknot song, and I'm listening to it with a big smile on my face because the expression and hashtag come out, "We are not your kind," has really taken a new meaning for me, because I truly do not have to engage anymore. It's a sense of euphoria that is very weird to describe unless you finally realize it. And it took me, I'll be 46 the end of January, so I'm on the high side of 45. It took me 45 years to come to this realization. Funny how that works. Oh, I got a Lord Super Stainless blade in here, by the way. Let's see. I had the wrapper here somewhere. Oh, crud. Well, anyway, I don't have it. But it's a Lord Super Stainless, white wrapper, blue lettering. Actually, I used one in a blade test, and if you remember my blade series videos a few months back, and love it. I had 2 days growth yesterday, knocked it down. Again, revisit the symmetry razor because the few times I used it prior to getting that Blackbird, I wasn't overly amused with it. And now I've learned where the angle is, the sweet spot, and find the touch point on where the pressure point. And I got a really nice shave yesterday, and I had basically zero, I wouldn't say zero, but I had the mildest of feedback from my alum block. Oh yeah, got it nice and lined up. So let's rinse out, and we'll do a second pass. Just to clean up, and we'll stop so we don't like over irritate the skin. Worked out some ingrowns, so you see I got a red spot here and there where I had to pick, but I got them out. Yes, somebody said exfoliate 3 times a week. I usually do 2 as a general rule, but I sort of went back, picked up some of these, you know, with they're actually great. I mean, it shaves great. I don't have any tugging, pulling, but I don't know if these couple came up. Usually I get the ingrowns around the neck, but I haven't used it a lot. So I think maybe it's just generally the wrong direction. You know, I'm shaving different directions and stuff, whether it's a cart or this. So I still get ingrowns occasionally because they're just wacky hairs. So I'm not going to work a full-blown lather. We're just going to layer over the top here. But yeah, it's really funny. I know I talked about like levels of hostility and people realized it, and somebody made a comment, and I won't name this person, but the comment made did 2 things. Went into a name call and against a certain person and cast blame when the whole point of my video was that's not what you should do. So my point was change the behavior, don't fall back, go into the name calling and point fingers. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So just because somebody acts a certain way doesn't mean you have to turn around and counter and be snarky or whatever, because all you're doing is feeding the same bad energy. It's funny how that works. It's not anyone's fault except your own for, and I realize this about myself, it was my fault for allowing me to be bothered by it and making the choice to react a certain way, and I can't do it anymore. I'm too tired. I mean, I got other things to focus on in my life, and I'm making the choice to not throw out a negative energy. I mean, I'm not saying ignorance is bliss. I mean, do your research. Understand situations and issues and stuff. But when you cast your thoughts out in a certain way, if you do it in a way I'm talking against, what you end up truly doing is putting that negative energy out there, and all the people that are going to affirm it are people that already believe what you believe anyway, and you're not going to win anyone over to your side. Because why would I want to defend a position for a group when that group can't act like grown adults? So, I mean, I'm doing my homework. I did what I could in the elections, even local issues I looked up and researched. But I have some rules. I don't vote straight ticket. I don't vote for a person just because there's something. Like, I don't vote for a man or a woman because they're a man or a woman. I vote for them because I find their positions are where I want them, or maybe they're a very intelligent person that needs a chance to have a say. Because there are people out there, like one of my friends, that says, oh, we just need women in politics. No, we need smart women in politics. We don't need ones that go out there and parrot positions, and then also when they open their mouths away from a script, they come off really stupid. And, you know, sure they're not, but they make themselves look poor. Why would you want to back somebody just because they're gender if they're not the brightest bulb, you know? So the positions like that bother me. We need them just because we need them. No, we need good ones because maybe they're needed. You know, we need smart people, not people of whatever gender just because. What I'm saying to that is, if the Senate was made up of 100 women, they better be a smart 100 women. Just like if it's 100 men, it better be a smart 100 men, which neither is the case. There are some smart women, there are some smart men, there's some dumb women, there's some dumb men. But there's so much simple thinking out there that I'm not saying I'm above it, but I'm just saying I've learned my lesson on that. I'm done engaging, and I want people to have some peace in their life. I want them to, I want them to express themselves better. And I'm done, you know, putting out teasing posts and, you know, and stuff like that. I've just reached that where I know it feeds something. If I laugh at it in private, that's fine. That's fine for everyone else, but what I'm saying is, in public, when you throw energy out there, now Stallion says, was it energy equals thought or something? And he's right. He's also kind of guilty of being, you know, snarky as well. And he's, you know, very much a Republican. So how about we, you know, starting with me, and I'm pointing 4 fingers back at me, or 3 fingers back at me when I'm pointing at everyone else here. So I understand. Starts with me if I'm delivering this message and not be hypocritical. Let's try not calling names, not using profanity. Let's talk about the issues as adults if you want to engage and talk about the issues. Otherwise, go and do something else. Because on social media, you are not going to change anyone's mind. And you're certainly not going to win people over like me who are finally coming to a realization that they don't want to back people that are panicky and angry and short-sighted, and there's just too much else going on. I'd rather be positive and, you know, be a good person locally. And a great bumper sticker, although it's a little weird because people can say, oh, it's liberal claptrap, but there's this little Bluebeard's beard conditioner, beard saver conditioner and lotion. It smells a little lemony. It's nice. It's like a lemon chiffon or lemon cream. Like a lemon cookie, lemon sandwich cookie. I'm going to put that on. So, I hope you get my point. I'm not trying to preach. I'm just trying to say where I'm at. And I really feel great. No, not everything's perfect in life, but the energy I can put elsewhere is so freed up by not having to be ugly and angry and wanting to, feeling a compulsion to tell someone they're wrong. And it's not helpful. It doesn't do anything. You're not going to change their mind. And all they're going to do is act ugly back at you, even if you try to do it in the nicest way. You just got to learn people and their behaviors, and they're not going to change. And accept the rest of them. And I don't know what else to tell you. But with that, I got to get on the road. I got some errands to run, get some lunch. Take care. Stay safe, drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Schools, I don't know if schools are out today or not. I don't think so. I know I'm off, but I don't know about schools. But take care. I will see you in the next video. We'll see how many more days we are between the next. But let me know an opinion on this so far. I'm trying to keep it even. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I said it's No Shave November. So also be aware of those men's health issues and suicide prevention, by the way. So take care. See you again. Bye. Champ loves you. Too sweet.